Hi, my name is Masha Halevi, and this is my proposal from the coming TEDx talk. I naturally found out about the TEDx only today, the day of submission, so please forgive me this homemade video. What I propose in my talk is a different perception of romantic relationships centered on notions of freedom and autonomy, which, as I claim, are basic human needs. A major fault in many relationships is that they undermine our sense of freedom. Once in a committed relationships, we're not allowed to fall in love with other people, to be too intimate with them, and even not always entitled to have thoughts about other people. We lose our autonomy over our bodies, feelings, and thoughts. In turn, there are certain things we have to do. We have to provide sex for our partners, to be passionate with them, and to love them till the day one of us die. We have to report where we have been, with whom, and what time we will be back. This lack of autonomy leads in turn to decline in sexual desire, which flourishes in an environment of freedom and vanishes when faced with obligation and duty, becoming just another chore on our list of weekly or monthly chores. Supposedly, lack of freedom characterizes monogamous relationships, which imposes sets of do's and don'ts. Nevertheless, many alternative relationships, such as consensual non-monogamy, comprising open relationships, swinging, and polyamory, preserve mononormative attitude by enforcing, albeit different set of rules, still infringing the parties' freedoms. In my talk, I will also address the confusion of responsibilities. What happens now is that instead of owning the responsibility for my happiness and the responsibility for the fulfillment of my needs, I impose it onto my partner. And naturally, vice versa. He's doing the same thing. And this is considered to be romantic. But in fact, we renounce our power. We create dependency on our partner. And on the way, we create a burden of expectations way too heavy to carry. Combined with lack of autonomy, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Therefore, I suggest to restore our responsibility for our happiness and needs. And I would like to question the prevalent perceptions of ownership of our partners. I also suggest to reclaim our autonomy over our bodies, feelings, and thoughts. And contrary to all we have learned, to start our relationship from what is allowed and not what is forbidden, regardless the kind of relationships we have, monogamous or not. By setting our partners free, we're gaining back ourselves. Thank you.